In this video, I'm going to break down, react, and review James Charles singing Driver's License. So, let's sing something. La la la. If you are new to my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon because I come out with a new video every single day teaching you how to sing. Yay! Now today I'm going to go over the vocals of James Charles singing Driver's License. I have not done this before, you guys, and I'm hoping that he watches this video and he learns stuff from it and he's like, this is awesome, and is like, hey, I will fix your eyebrows because my brows have lost their shape and I would love some help with that. That's my trade to you, James. That's my trade. But I'm going to break down his vocals, tell you how he's doing, what he could do to improve on, and what he's also doing right. You can get a free downloadable cheat sheet of that by going to vocalfreebies.com, click on cheat sheets, and then click on James Charles. So, let's do this.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying cause you weren't around.
Are those low notes hard for him? It feels like he's setting them so far down here. But today I drove through the suburbs. It's like really deep in here, and it feels like there's too much weight. My suggestion, if you're going for a note that you feel is too low, is to think of it actually going up steps. So instead of, but today I drove through the suburbs, like down there, and you think it's really low, I want you to think of it heading up. But today I drove through the suburbs, and kind of nasal ping it out first, then add the air and develop it from there, so that way you have the muscle strength to support it and it doesn't feel so deep in that spot.
Probably with that blonde boy who always made me doubt. He's so much older than me, he's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs, cause how could I ever love someone else? And I knew you weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one.
Okay, that dynamic build that he just did there was beautiful. And I love that as he hit that peak, he opened up his mouth and really created the space at the top to help with that dynamic difference. So if you're building dynamics, you want to start sometimes with a little bit more of closed space and a little bit still heading forward. And as that sound develops, then open up more to allow it to grow. And he just did a beautiful job of that.
And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Nice.
Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kind of feel sorry for them, cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yet today I drove through the suburbs.
Okay, see right there, suburbs. I like that. Even though it went up in a note, I think he could have still done the lower note there, but I do like the lightness of it, because the suburbs isn't the word that should be getting the attention in that sentence and in that phrase, and it does when it's set too deeply.
Pictured I was driving home to you, and I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Okay, the amount of talent in this is huge. That is beautiful. Those high notes are gorgeous in the big open space, and he's just really free in there. He has a lot of open throat, a lot of open space, and it's just really being hit well. My only point is, and I'm actually going to rewind it and we can watch this chorus again, is the break in character. So I'm not only looking at him as a singer, but I'm also looking at him as a performer. And this is very common, just so you know, and this happens a lot, is in between the sentences or phrases, there's a swallowing motion, and then there's a break of focus. So you really want to make sure that each phrase connects to each other and you keep that movement. Even when you're not singing, you're still there and you don't see that break, because the moment that he breaks, we're going to lose our attention. So let's rewind it and let's see if you can point out where there's a slight, it's just half a moment. And it really makes a big difference when you connect those together.
You should join my Facebook group. We go live with vocal warm-ups, singing Saturdays, warm-up Wednesdays, and even our monthly group challenge with all sorts of prizes. Click the link in the description below and join our creative community of singers just like you.
To you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no
Holding
one.
focus here.
And I just
See that
can't
change?
imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Stay there.
I guess
See the
you
change?
didn't mean what you wrote in that song about
I want him
me.
to stay there. Stay.
Cause you said
Okay,
forever,
that was better. That was
now
much
I
better.
drive alone past your street.
Break.
Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front
Nice.
yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go to, cause I still fucking love you, babe.
See, there's that break there. So I think his voice is gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I want him to take me on that journey a little bit more, especially in video. I want him to really think about what he's saying and stay in it. Now, as far as technique-wise goes, doing amazing. Even his high notes. I mean, I just keep going back to his high notes because they're fantastic. I'm actually a little surprised because I know him for makeup. I don't necessarily know him for singing, and he's doing really well.
Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise.
Okay, so here, as he's feeling it, I love the emotion. I want vocally him to sit it down more. I think he would get more power from it. Popping it open and sitting it down. Right now he's kicking back. Da 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 da. And when you kick back, you're contracting your diaphragm and you're causing tightening. I would rather see him as he sings this to sit down, bend his knees a little bit, and pop open and send the energy down. Da 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 da, and feel it more into the body and envision it going this way rather than kicking back. And he would blow our minds with those notes. They would just come out, and it would be so much more healthy for his vocals as well. He would feel the freedom in that. James, let me get a hand of your vocals. I would be happy to teach you for free. We don't even have to film it. Like, you just let me know, man. And a few little teeny tweaks, and we would just pop open that freedom in there.
God, I'm so blue, no way through, but I still fucking love you, babe. I know you weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me, 'cause you said Now I drive alone past your
Nice connection with the eyes there. I like it. Go ahead and click here for my free downloadable cheat sheet on how to sing driver's license. Click here for all my vocal coach reaction reviews and come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below and I will see you in the next song. La la la.